I would just go into the site and check. I go no. No. You may as well.
Uh-huh.
And keep in
There's been no
mind,
activity.
well, not only that, he's the one that was like, yeah, if you want to make a donate, if you want to do this, hit up Taz. People have. And
Right. Yeah, I got
one
one email
person,
earlier.
yeah, one person, very valid concerns, because they're like,
All right.
like I trust y'all individually, but I've been burnt before. Can you give me information? I'm like, oh yeah, I can get it to you by Saturday.
Today's Sunday. Oh,
Oi.
we're trying. We got this.
So we getting it together. All right. It's like Thomas is the idea man, and it's up to us to actually make it happen.
Well, yeah,
Make
because I had
it
told him I
happen.
wanted to have a foundational meeting before we publicly launched. Then I got a text message about to make a video in 5 minutes. Jesus Christ.
So
Then Elijah messaged me, and I'm like, this is why my
and it's
blood
like
pressure is off. I used to have low blood pressure. I
Now it's
did.
on
I
the
used
high
to have
side.
low
the
blood pressure.
the
Now
key word
it's
used to.
boiled. Yeah, it's boiled. It's sludge at this point. It's
It is not
So
good.
like so it's like if you put on one of those blood pressure monitors and it's just like
yeah.
so the hell is up with that? I don't know. It just started beeping. Heart blood pressure monitor don't do that. I know. I don't know why.
I've hit the threshold.
Yeah. Oh, and for those that are in the Discord, I do not know why the Zoom link says 12 a.m. It's scheduled for 8 p.m. once we're done here. I mean, at the very least, I thought y'all would know that I wouldn't be doing it in the middle of this show, but
Not the 12. The hell?
I don't. It's been
Hey, what's up,
scheduled
Annabelle?
for a month.
What's up,
I don't
Inferno?
know why it says. I just looked at it like, what the? It's been one of those that look the past 24 hours.
So we get what
It
we
is
get when it comes to
silly.
Taz. It's all
The past
good.
about the past 24 hours, it's been one of those weeks. Okay.
Exactly. I was so, and see, this is why I said I should have got excited about how quickly I was able to get up and down them steps. Because after I did that, the universe was like, "Be humble, sit down."
Gotcha, bitch.
Sat your ass down real quick. Oh,
The universe said, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, it did. I was like,
That
I was
sight.
so happy. So I was all happy. I was so happy, like, woohoo! I did, yeah, I did too much.
Said, I'm doing the things. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I was doing it.
I was doing it.
So I'm just like, oh. I'm just
Oh,
like, okay, cool. Like,
it's
yeah.
the life of Taz.
Yes.
And then, okay. So Cameron sent me a pack of like gummy candies, right? So last night I took them upstairs with me because that was gonna be my before bed snack, right? I don't remember falling asleep. I don't. Okay. I woke up about maybe 10-15 minutes before Mr. Man got home, right? So he lays down, he wants to cuddle up, he falls asleep. That is when I remembered I had snacks. I don't know if y'all ever tried to slither over the snacks while somebody has you in a death grip.
Right.
And then I got them, and then I'm trying to open them, and then this is so horrible. This is so horrible, but I am who I am, okay? I was trying to slowly and quietly open them up so I wouldn't have to share with them.
Right. Right. You didn't want to make any noise, be detected in any way whatsoever.
You know what?
But then I forgot
I've
like
been
where
there.
my little where my nightstand is. Like every other place
I
in the
can-
room stays cool, but where my nightstand is like nothing's
You know
gonna
what's
hit
what?
back there.
I totally understand that, and I can't fault you for that. Honestly, I
Yeah.
can't.
Well, they started to melt into one another, so I pulled out one of like 4K.
Oh.
I straight
Okay.
funneled them right into my mouth because I was like, this is gonna make too much.
She's like, I can't
And
stop them back
again,
in.
So I'm just sitting there
and
like this.
again, and again, I know how it sounds. I do understand how it sounds, and I know how it sounds, and but I get it. I get it. I get it. I do.
I have definitely had to do the quiet snack thing. Like, please don't wake anybody
I've
up.
had to
I
do.
just want to
Hey,
eat
I've
this in
done.
peace.
I'm not proud of it, but I've done the same thing before. Okay, not proud of it, but
Yeah.
I've done it
And
too.
I was just,
Okay.
and I promise you, like I was trying to scoot, like I was strict, like I would scoot a little bit, stop and look, scoot a little bit more, stop and look.
Uh,
And then when
You're being extra careful.
I mean,
you
I
had to.
looked over at him and was like, because when there's no other sound in a room, you could do anything else. The sound doesn't seem to be astronomically loud, but as soon as you get something to eat, it is like those sounds could wake the dead. They could wake Mitch McConnell at this point. I feel like so. I had to be careful.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Mitch McConnell is
yeah.
definitely
So I
not
mean,
here.
I mean, anybody
I
could be
agree
in
with
the
that
deepest of the
sentiment.
deep sleep, but you know a rapper open when you hear a rapper open.
Fact. Or the crunch of a
Trust me,
potato
I
chip.
have been on the other side of
Yep.
that. Okay, when he's come upstairs and he's opened something. Now I didn't hear him open it. I could smell it, and then I rolled over. What you got? And,
So,
and I mean, I can't roll over quickly. I did that day. Like, oh, did y'all hear the newest thing? There's a there's a new woman spiritual advisor to Trump.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Spiritual
yeah,
advisor.
She
I have
I
not
provided
heard
saw
him
of
with
that.
a
this.
brand
I
yeah, but
just
she
I saw
provided him
that.
with a brand new way of getting intel. That brand new way.
She opened up she opened up a portal over the White House.
Oh.
Trump couldn't buy his
So
way
so
into heaven, but she
so
can open
Trump can directly talk to God. So there's a
and get
portal.
intel on other countries. That
Yeah.
yeah. But here's the thing. Now, as much church service as I have been in the past month, I'm not even talking about in my life. Okay, just in the past month. Okay, as much church as I ain't never heard a pastor, and I'm a PK, talk about, you know what, we're gonna gather the church together. We're gonna open a portal.
We're gonna open a portal.
We're gonna open up a portal
And
over
before
the
y'all
White
ask,
House so
yeah, it's a
Trump could
white
talk to
lady.
God directly.
Is it white ladies? What the hell's wrong with you? You know what? Don't even tell me at this point, because whatever wrong with y'all, keep it over there. Keep it. It's probably because y'all putting raisins and everything. Stop with the
I don't
raisins.
understand it either. And I am one. That I don't get it. There's a serious disconnect. There's definitely some shit wrong with us. Ooh, and
And
we
there's
prove it
also
every
a
day.
white woman on the internet telling people on the halal diet. And to be on a halal diet just means you don't eat pork. Okay. There's some other things in there, but essentially, okay, that if you don't like that you have a small section at the Tesco grocery store, you can leave the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Before you go, Taz, what's a Tesco grocery store? Nothing that's in the United States. And when corrected, she's like, well, they used to be here. They
No. They ain't never been here.
Damn.
They ain't never
white
been here.
ladies.
I'm still stuck on the portal. What the hell?
Hold on, wait a minute.
A portal
Wait a
over
minute.
the White
there's
House.
At the same
there's a portal
time,
over the White House.
yeah, and at the same time that certain white people are trying to be uber racist against black people because of recent events, right? Yet again, because generally I tell the story about the little kid in Ohio that offed his parents because he got in trouble and they just took the video game and put it in the safe. Not the console, just the video game.
Mhm.
Yet another kid.
Mhm.
Parents sat him down to discipline him. Keep in mind, sat him down to discipline him. Nobody was putting hands on nobody. Nobody was yelling at nobody. Just sit down, son. You messed up. We need to talk about it. He gets a kitchen knife, stabs his mama to death, stabs his father to the point where his father flees the house and goes house to house trying to get somebody to help him. The neighbors was like, "You on your own." Was the neighborhood white? Yup. This mofo goes back in the house, calls 911 and goes, "Hey, I stabbed my dad and killed my mom."
Oh.
But certain folks want to say that we melanated. Yeah. That we're the y'all, what is wrong?
And how old was this kid again? Not that it
17.
matters.
So
Damn.
I guess they needed a portal over that house. I know, too soon. For somebody, not for me. It's fair game.
It wasn't too soon.
But I guess there's a portal that need to be open over that house. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Portal.
But
and also, y'all, we're gonna stop being serious here in a minute. But y'all, I'm gonna explain this one more time, and I'm not gonna explain it again. Okay, if y'all keep getting it wrong, I'm gonna start invoicing y'all, all of y'all out there in internet and radio land. All right. Okay. Now, the term Black fatigue was created for Black people who are fatigued with white people being racist. Okay. If you're going to say that you are fatigued about something, if you're white, then you have white fatigue. If you are indigenous, you have indigenous fatigue. It is not what you're tired of. Put that in front of the word fatigue. That's not how it goes. It's not how it goes. Okay?
And there does seem to be a lot of confusion around that.
That is not, because there's a gentleman that was like, "Yeah, I should make some white fatigue t-shirt." You shouldn't, because it's not saying what you think it's saying. It's
right.
That it's not landing the way you think it's landing.
Right.
If y'all should have learned from your ancestors. Colonize properly, okay? Stop colonizing and repurposing. If you don't steal it, use it for what it, if you don't go steal a car and then try to use it as a boat. Can y'all steal properly?
Right.
Okay.
Yep. You steal a car, you steal it to drive it, or you take it to the chop shop.
And in the land of, why did Taz do that? Okay, so I told y'all I was having issues sleeping because, so I was trying to do a cursory search, like do a little research on, could we charge the descendants of those that came over and called themselves settlers with receiving stolen property?
Oh, I love it. We probably should and could.
Did I have a lot of caffeine?
So what would be the statute?
Yeah.
So what's the statute of limitation on that?
Well, see, what the statute of limitations technically would reset each time it was sold. I mean, each time it was stolen, because we went from calling them settlers when they stole it. Then another set called themselves colonizers and stole it. Then another set called themselves gentrifiers and stole it. So technically, we're still within the realm of the statute of limitations.
Oh, well then.
Because it keeps happening over and over.
Oh, well then, it sounds like this is a Netflix documentary in the making.
Yeah.
A limited series.
Uh-huh.
There was a lot of caffeine involved, because my computer was being a bitch yesterday, so I had to try to figure out what the hell was wrong with it. So after I got everything working right,
so Taz was all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I was just gonna say, blame it on the dew.
She's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
So I had options, okay, and the one option I had, Harley Pup looked up and be like, "If you don't turn nothing up, don't run through this house, just sit down." She looked at me like, "Sit down and just whatever you do, make it quiet." Cause she laid out like, she laid out like somebody middle-aged mama that worked a double at the factory and then part-time at the local diner, and all of her customers was bitches.
Oh.
So I started researching, can we charge the descendants
You'll have to keep us
That's what
posted
they
on that.
did. I mean, that's what they did. They continue to just receive stolen property
To this very day.
I also looked up all of you white women that like to rename stuff that already existed. Yeah. I was looking up, can we charge y'all with theft of intellectual property? This is why I should not go to law school. This is
I find too many goddamn. I find too many goddamn loopholes.
The judges looking at me like,
I could see Kaz as a lawyer. I definitely could.
Could you see the judges like, could you just go get a client? The country is a client. No, ma'am. Like somebody who walks into your office type of client.
Pink and bedazzled suits. I'm here for it.
Right.
She'd be up there with her notebook all fucking blinged out and her pens and everything would be pink and I'm here for it.
Like it reminds,
I got so bad into the research that I forgot I had a pen out and went and got another pen. And yes, these are my pens, people.
Okay, see?
It's almost like Legally Blonde, except it's like Legally Taz.
Yes.
Exactly. I would pay to see that movie. Yes. Big facts.
And then this morning for about 10 minutes, because why 10 minutes? I don't know. How did I know it was 10 minutes? Because I looked at the clock and then my alarm went off 10 minutes later. And I knew I had 10 minutes before my alarm went off. So I don't know why I didn't just get up and start my day. Because the alarm didn't tell me I had to get out of the bed yet. And was I doing all of this research in the bed? Yeah. I go to bed with devices near the bed. Like, but
being efficient. Being efficient. That's all it was.
Yes.
Being efficient.
I also started to research if technically birth certificates were receipts and if the hospital still existed and we returned them to the hospital, could we get the money back that we paid to, for the hospital stay, or do we just get to drop them off at the fire stations? And by them, that means anybody. Like if you have their birth certificate, that's just your way of making sure they go no contact with you.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
That's an interesting thought.
Well, I was scrolling on TikTok and I forgot on this new account, I don't have the same people blocked that I had on the other account. And I saw somebody who I guess it's supposed to be party in the front, business in the back, but it just looks like crack in the front, meth in the back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mr.
All right.
Mr. Cacaw.
Yeah.
So that's what made me. Yeah.
What about
Oh.
So that's what I thought about. So yeah.
We return you back to the hospital you came from.
Yeah, because I did some research and I was like, oh crap, well, we can't take them back we can't call their mama and ask them to take them back. So I'll just, And yes, did I do all of that in 10 minutes? I did.
So you just got to deal with it. For right now, I guess.
So, there's that. But I did find a subreddit where people were gathering information because I guess they owed an ex-girlfriend some things. So I may or may not have added to it, so.
Oh.
Reddit is hilarious, and then there's subreddit. Like, what? The underground of Reddit?
Well, it's for people like me.
Okay.
Should just scroll on the internet and research on the internet and not do anything else.
It's a great place to find information.
It's a good pastime. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
One of these days, I'm going to have to dive into the subreddit.
You can really find out,
Find anything.
Yeah. And if you put in the right a collection of words, you can buy anything on there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. That.
Found that out by accident.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can. There's a lot of
So
messed
there's
up things you can
a
you
back
can.
page to Reddit where they sell things.
Yeah, oh,
Okay.
there's a lot of messed up things you can buy on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. I
damn.
wanted to know if something existed. It exists.
It
It
does
is for
exist.
sale.
Oh no.
Uh.
For
Yeah.
It's
sale.
not.
It should not be
And
for sale.
surprisingly, it was quite reasonably priced.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
But it's questionable and should not be for sale, period, right?
Of course, Taz was somehow accident figure that. I told y'all think I'm joking when I say sometimes I just randomly put stuff into search engines. I do. I get that level of bored, and I have to like let it out, especially when I can't sleep. I have to overstimulate my brain so it'll just blank out so I can go to sleep.
Right.
So yeah, when
So
I say my
the
mind is a
random searches.
wonderland, yeah,
Taz in Wonderland.
I just start putting it in there. Like, let's see if this is a thing. Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah. All right.
Ash read it, but I believe I'll read it again. Taz, yes, that's pretty much how it goes.
That's exactly how it goes.
pretty much how it goes.
That is exactly how it goes. All right. Let's get started. I got the first. Let's see. It's first one. My boyfriend. I chose this by the title because this shit's hilarious. My boyfriend farted in my face as a joke in front of our friends. A week later, he still hasn't contacted me.
Huh?
Wait, huh? Wait, whoa, huh? Whoa!
I'm
I didn't see the
confused.
last part coming.
My boyfriend farted in my face as a joke in front of our friends. A week later, he still hasn't contacted me.
Well, I mean, people can't call you from the funeral home, honey. They on ice.
That's
I
true.
feel like that was his breakup notice.
And Bruno
I
said,
mean,
"Well, that's a
It's
title."
over.
Hey, all I say, if that's a breakup thing, that's a first, and it's original.
Just break up with me. Don't fart on me. That
But
On my face.
let's see
At
where this
that.
roller
don't fart
coaster.
on any. First of all, don't fart on any part of my body. But if you fart in my face, I feel like you wanted assisted suicide.
Like, yeah, some violence is gonna
I mean, a little bit.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see
Mhm.
where this roller coaster goes. My boyfriend, 21 male, and I, 22 female, were hanging out with a group of friends at someone's house. Everyone was joking around, and some of the guys were farting and burping as dumb jokes. I wasn't a fan of it, but I laughed along because everyone else was. I was
Mm.
lying on the floor, and my boyfriend was sitting next to me. He started farting for fun. I looked disgusted and told him to stop. But instead, he leaned over and farted directly in my face. Everyone burst out laughing. I immediately yelled at him, pushed him away, hit him in the chest, and hid under a blanket because I felt completely humiliated. People kept laughing and saying things like, he farted in his girlfriend's face. What hurt me most was that my boyfriend was laughing too.
Of
He
course
tried
he
to hug.
was.
Oh, yeah,
He did it. He thought it was great.
he thought it was the funniest shit in the world.
Facts.
So, yeah. He tried to hug me and call me babe right when he saw I hid under the blanket. But I pushed him away again and went to sit alone in another room. He never came to me to apologize that day. On the drive home, he didn't speak to me at all and acted like I was the one who had done something wrong for yelling at him in front of everyone. When I got home, I blocked him on the app we normally use to chat. I was so mad because he was giving me the silent treatment the whole time instead of apologizing. He only did it once, and when I pushed him away, he stopped and never came to me again and acted like I was the one to blame. I didn't block his phone number or my other social media accounts. So he still had plenty of ways to contact me if he wanted to. I also unfollowed his Instagram too. It's been a week now and we haven't spoken. He hasn't made a single attempt to contact me. I only had two of his friends, not those from that day, and both of them have unfollowed and removed me from Instagram.
She got broken up with.
God damn. Less than four
Um,
days after everything happened, he started following three new girls, and they had private accounts, and they followed him back. Since then, he's continued following more girls, and today I noticed another new one. I unfollowed and removed him the day we argued, but I can still tell who he's following because they keep showing up in his Instagram suggestions.
OP, you are not 22 years old. He is not 21 years old. Y'all are 14 and 15 years old. You'll talk
Something
to
like
him when
that.
y'all get back to y'all will talk to each other again in the fall when school starts back up.
Right.
Girl.
Exactly.
You
Like,
first of
what
all,
is so
y'all
I
talk
get
through
childish?
apparent.
y'all talk through an app, but you have each other's phone numbers. You're talking through an app because y'all got curfews and your parents take your phone after a period of time and you don't want them to see the nastiness that y'all say to one another. Two, the
Mm-hmm.
response from the friends,
Uh-huh.
oh, he farted on her, he farted. That's not people in their 20s.
Right.
Three, he got upset with you. That means that y'all do this to each other all the time. You're mad that he did it in front of other people this time. That's why you
Mm-hmm.
hid underneath the blanket. Because what full grown woman has had underneath the blanket? We're leaving. Okay, I'm
That
taking the
part.
Uber and I'm leaving you right where you stand, unless it was my car. Then I'm
Yes.
taking it and you figure it out. And then you
Yes.
sitting here cyber stalking him instead of picking up the phone, going, "Hey, why didn't you just apologize?" Okay, so
Exactly.
you got upset when his mama dropped you off back to your mama. Girl, bye. You'll have a new boyfriend by the end of the second week of school. Probably by the time you get to homeroom. Child, please.
All right.
22 and
We
he's
fin-
21. You mean he's 11 and you 12, girl?
uh,
Exactly.
we
It was
finish
the
this
cyber
out.
stalking for me. Like, damn, you're
Yeah.
doing way too much right now. Like, you're just
Well,
watching
because we're
his
just
every
talking about,
move.
well,
You
he
removed him,
he
but you're
first of
stalking his every
all,
move.
I work at okay, years in IT.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even going to try to find out who likes who. Do you
Exactly.
know what it would take to find out who on an account you're not on, who is liking who and who is following who? I'm not
You gotta
doing that
That,
you
that's
because
gotta
that's
as
too
an
much
click
adult,
into
effort.
the
I got
profile.
adult
That's just
shit
way
to
too much
worry about.
effort. All right. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's
I got adult
yeah.
stuff to worry about. I'm not, look,
Somebody
I don't
without
know.
a job can do all that because it's time
Yeah.
consuming as hell.
All right. Let's finish this out. All
Oh, we're
right.
for it.
Almost done. I honestly feel like I'm dying inside. I've done nothing but cry the entire week while it feels like he's already moved on and is talking to other girls as if our relationship meant nothing. Until yesterday, I refused to follow any guys because I didn't want to become the kind of person I thought he was becoming. I wanted to respect what we had, but now it feels like to him, the relationship is completely over and he's never coming back. Part of me wants to start following guys just to see if he'd react, but another part of me feels like it would only make me no different from him. I
Poor
genuinely
childish
don't know what to
man.
do anymore. I'm completely heartbroken. I can't believe it's over. I just can't.
girl, go
We
Well,
get some
didn't
believe it,
have
space and
it is
hug your
over.
mama. It's
we
a
Believe
didn't
it,
have
follow.
it
It's
is
not
just
a
have an
over.
date.
over.
It's not
Over.
flirtation. It's a follow. Like, do you know how many people I follow online and there's no romantic? I followed one person the other day because I liked the shirt that he had on. I'm gonna find out where he got the shirt from. That's it. Okay, once I find out, I'm taking my follow back. But whatever.
He's like, I don't know if it's over. It is over, girl. It is
Oh my
over.
god.
Over.
It's done. It is
He's done
I
done.
with
don't want to
you.
become the
Yes.
person that
It's
he's
done. Look,
girly pop.
Farting in the
He
face
is
of
so,
people person. That's
and
what
this
he
is
is.
how I
here's the thing.
know
Here's the
it's
thing. All right, here's the thing. All right. if he's farting in your face, yeah, you're not his girlfriend. You're not.
Well, not only
Period.
that, only
Exactly.
Just you're
certain
not.
generations have this obsession with quantifying their relationships with what happened on social media, and for whatever reason, there are people within these generations that choose to be stunted. They never grow out of it. And I'm saying some people because I've seen people in these generations that are like, oh yeah, I used to think that in high school. Now I'm an adult. I don't think that anymore. But to sit there and go, well, he liked this person, so that me, sweetheart, they could have liked each other back because they like the same TV show. They could have liked each other back because they noticed that they went to the same store. It could be a million and one things, but to
Yes.
equate liking people, like, would he notice that I'm liking these guys? If that's something that you don't normally do, first of all, he don't care. Don't Some people do not care that much about social media. Okay, I couldn't tell outside of some mutuals. I couldn't tell you who that man in there was following. I don't care. It's not that I don't care about him. It's just,
I don't care.
I'm
I don't
what-
care about that. I don't care
My
about none of
husband
that
and I don't
Struggling to
even
keep
follow
up
each other.
That shit ain't my
struggling to
business.
keep
That's
up
none
with
of my
my
business. I
own
don't give a
social
fuck
media.
about
I
it.
can't keep up with he and do you think he's freaking out if I go, oh, I just started following this person? He's not gonna be like, whore, you followed him again. Oh,
Like,
like
I don't give a damn who you follow.
he's becoming this person. First
You
of
have
all,
way too
in a
big of a
week,
following to track
Yeah,
it anyway. Like that would drive
in
one
a week.
nuts.
So
In a
and
week, nobody is becoming a different person. Okay, baby, that's who he's always been. You just didn't
Mm.
pay no attention. Okay, and you thought, and this is why I feel
yeah,
like they're in middle school because it's that point where you do enjoy certain stuff, but you're not certain what your friend group or your boyfriend or girlfriend's friend group is still into. So you kind of get embarrassed when certain stuff happens, especially given how they react. She didn't take everybody being jovial with this as just, kidding and being fun
just
and nobody really making fun of her, teasing her. Also, Jesus Louise, Miss Mamas, Miss Mamas. you got to, oh my goodness, because like the boyfriend, I think he's upset because he's probably thinking like we do this all the time. Like, why are you tripping? And you told him to stop, he stopped.
Yeah, he did
What
what you
was the
Yeah.
asked.
point in every, like, what was the whole go run and get underneath a blanket and all this stuff? Like, girl, you are useless. Okay. And I got to think of, and I'm justified in feeling this way because Mr. Man found a video. It was a post where somebody said the same thing. Look, if I feel like you can't help me survive a zombie apocalypse, I got to leave you behind. And you ran and hid under a blanket because of a fart.
Right.
Look,
I
no.
feel like she was
Yeah.
being overly dramatic and was looking for attention, and her
Like I
feelings
get
got even more hurt because her action didn't draw the reaction that she wanted. So
Yeah,
that
and it's no different than
right.
like like anybody who was younger and played with dolls. You get to that awkward moment where you don't really necessarily want to give up your dolls, but you start looking around like, oh, now that I'm in such and such grade, I don't see anybody else walking around.
right.
And you might have one that you keep in your bag or something, and somebody sees it for the first time, you're like cringe, like, oh, what's their reaction? That's what it's giving. That's why I'm like, they're not 22 and 21, they're 11 and 12.
That
Girl,
part.
girl, go ask your mama to buy you some Oreos and some chocolate milk and some Dino Nuggies and call it a day. You'll be all right. Okay. In
OP
2 to 3
was
business
officially
days.
Good.
clocked by Taz. Officially
Yeah.
Right.
clocked by
Like you
Taz.
look, in 2 to
Good.
3 business days, you will have a new crush. You be done swore up and down that you marrying whatever the latest K-pop that
The new
started
one.
y'all into nowadays. And you'll swear that that's your man, your baby, your booski, and you gonna forget about him. Okay. In about, I'm not
Exactly.
even gonna say in 10 years, in 3 years, you not even gonna remember his
Mhm.
name. Okay.
Uh,
You're not gonna care.
I mean,
At
did
all.
you run under the blanket because it smelled that bad?
Well,
Because
that's what I thought she was originally going to say, but then she said
that's
that
what I thought
behind
it
her
was
face
going
for
to. Because I
everyone
mean,
too. I
it
was
smelled
like,
so
what?
bad that I had to go under a blanket. I had to get it because it smelled that bad. But now I'm like,
Mm.
you
She
just
was
went under
Yeah,
the
but
blanket.
and like and
Oh,
I'm
and
still
so
stuck
I
Putting
on
on
get
the
the
it.
show.
friend.
And so I get it. I understand you don't like being farted on. Nobody really likes being farted on. Nobody wants to be farted on. Nobody likes being farted on. But this is the friend group that you've stated that this is
I
what they
don't
do
know.
as
There is a
jokes.
subreddit about flatulence.
Oh shit.
I know that.
I'm
Of
not
course there
surprised.
is.
I'm not
And
surprised.
there are some
There,
people who
there's some scat subreddits too. So I mean, there's that.
I'm not yucking nobody's yum. I'm just questioning how you got to. Okay,
Mm.
well, I got one, and yes, we're still on the Taz roulette thing because
Hot
I,
damn, here we go.
how many are there? I'm
It's a
afraid to look.
never-ending wheel. Damn it.
It is, but this one because I just chose one for today. I'm just going
Inferno,
in
I try
order.
to forget that.
Remember cake for you know what? Don't nope. I learned my lesson. Not gonna ask. But this one was the next in line. I think it's very apropos. I'm a little afraid of what going past the title, but it's called The Justified Bride.
All right, here we
Bye,
go.
Mhm.
bye.
Here we go.
Okay.
What we
So
justifying for the bride?
So I, 27 female, am getting married to my fiance, 27 male, in a little under 3 weeks. Wait a damn minute. What was this? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me go.
All right.
Somebody was about to get cussed out. Okay. Hold on. Everything has been going amazing with the planning, and I'm ecstatic for the day. My best friend, Cassie, whom I've been friends with since we were 10 years old, is my maid of honor. Oh, shit. That's where you made a mistake. Okay. She is truly one of the sweetest people I've ever met and has stuck with me through everything. She's been the biggest help in planning this whole ordeal, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. I've been on Reddit too long. Anytime somebody goes, they're the sweetest person ever, they're the devil. But we'll see. I could be wrong. However,
Okay.
I've never been the biggest fan of her girlfriend, Sophie.
There it
I
is.
always show her, yep. I always show her respect and try to include her in things. Why? You got treat her like she a boyfriend. Stranger danger,
Mhm.
bitch. That's real. But she's a huge introvert,
So she
and
be all right.
sometimes, yeah, and sometimes it can come off as disrespect in return. Cassie's own words, because she's not an introvert. She's a bitch. But they always seem to be very happy together. No, she's not. If Cassie is describing her girlfriend's behavior as disrespect, they're not happy. So I
Right.
hope she warms up to me a little in time. I don't put Elsa in the Antarctic. They've only been
Like, I
together
mean,
for a little over a year and a half. Oh, put that bitch out the pasture.
Oh.
Put it out the pasture. Go
said
ahead.
ejectocito cuz on that one. You got ejectocito cuz.
You gotta go.
You got to. Like, some of y'all don't know how to take people out in the middle of nowhere and leave them, and it
Where
shows.
they came. Yep, leave them where
No.
they're at.
Now, sometimes, to be fair, some people they ain't ready to leave so easy. So it's not so easy to just say, "Hey, get the f out."
Right.
Someone's like, "No, I ain't leaving, and you
Wrap
ain't
it in
leaving."
bacon. Wrap something in bacon. Throw it out the door. Watch them run after it. Problem solved.
I would. I would run after a bacon wrap treat. Okay, just know.
I'm telling you, it worked. Okay, several days ago, Sophie approached me asking me if I'd be okay if she proposed during my reception.
The fuck?
At a wedding, you're gonna take the attention away from what?
We
Did I
gonna
hear
finish.
that right?
We gonna finish this story, but I'm about to Suge Knight this shit real quick. Let me explain to y'all. Okay, we are 1 week away. If somebody proposes at you, I have a lovely black dress. Okay, and I will look beautiful in it as I say farewell to you forever. Okay,
It makes a wonderful
friendship,
funeral
no
dress.
more romantic ships, no nothing for you. Okay, propose the day before. Propose. As a matter of fact, don't even propose the day before because I don't even want you talking about it next Saturday. Okay, propose the day after. You can have Sunday on.
Now, if you got to propose on the day
Absolutely.
of, you better propose 5 minutes after after the reception. You better 5 minutes after reception is over, then you propose.
At 11:59 p.m. Do you know how stressed I've been about this? I'll bite your face off. I swear for God, I will bite your face off.
You're gonna propose. You better propose after everything's done. After catering cleaned up, then you propose.
Or it's your funeral.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
All
Can y'all
right.
hear the
Where
thunder?
we at? Okay. She said something along the
Uh,
lines of, I don't need your permission anyway, and walked out the door. Whoop that bitch ass. Whoop her ass.
oh shit!
Disinvite
This
Oh
them
made
shit!
immediately. Disinvite, like,
this
you ain't
made
come
me
now. I don't trust you,
fearful
and
that
you're not
she'd
coming to my
attempted.
wedding.
This
Yeah,
straight
this
up
made
bitch
me
is like
fearful
chat,
that
chat.
she'd attempted anyway. So I went to Cassie. Oh, that bitch would be bald. I would have whooped her ass right then and there. And I would have bought my friend a sweet treat and a basket and
Yes.
taken her to the spa and been like, look, you ain't got a girlfriend no more. What you mean? I already lined up some prospects. Sit back and let me take you
Exactly.
through this. Love connection style. Okay. We're gonna do this in 2 and 2. Absolutely not talking about I don't need your permission anyway.
Mm.
Oh,
Excuse me.
oh,
Let me
is
explain
that
something to
right?
y'all. Just because I don't believe in putting my hands on my own kids does not mean that I don't believe in putting my hands on other people's kids. Okay. You are somebody else's kid. You over 18, rated E for everyone. I will whoop your ass. Okay.
Yes.
Uh
Damn. I
Mm-hmm.
needless
would have
to
uninvited
say,
them.
Yeah. Needless to say, Cassie was mad. I never really see her get angry, but she was livid. She apologized profusely and said she couldn't believe Sophie would ever think of doing something like that. And that was the end of our conversation. I told you Sophie wasn't an introvert. She was a bitch. How? Because you can't be an introvert and decide to take over somebody else's wedding with their friends and family there, and you're not nervous.
Right. Right.
However,
Mm-hmm.
2 days ago, I got another call from Sophie berating me for spoiling her plan to propose and was informed that Cassie would be attending the wedding by herself and is currently not speaking to her. Bitch, don't threaten me with a good time. I don't give a damn. And if you keep
Right?
talking to me while at the girl, Cassie won't you. I will have Cassie completely move to a different location and you'll never find her again. New phone, who this? I was concerned that wasn't the entire story, so I called Cassie. She was a mess, said she was staying with her parents right now, and disinvited Sophie as her plus one because she was scared Sophie would have proposed anyway, given the chance, and she didn't want to ruin my wedding. I told her to come stay with me for a while instead, and she showed up several hours later, still a complete mess. She said that she and Sophie had a huge fight, and she was reconsidering whether or not she wanted to stay in the relationship. Cassie, you're stupid. Leave. According to Cassie, these huge fights are a common occurrence. Cause she's a bitch. Leave. Shit. What more
Right.
do you need?
Mm-hmm.
I
Ejectocito,
feel awful.
cuz.
And
Wait, but I
conceited.
feel awful for ruining her proposal. Y'all, I see why y'all besties. Y'all two dumb bitches. Jesus, and potentially ruining her relationship. Cassie has been picking herself up in front of me and continued to be great with the last minute to dos. But I've caught her crying while I'm not around. Do you have a cousin that could tickle her pickle? Well, no, she ain't got a pickle, but could cushion her cooter biscuit? Because, girl, man. Uh, but I've caught her crying while I'm not around. If you're not around, how'd you know what? Never mind. I love her and I don't want her to resent me for this. For what? What just marry Cassie at this point. So I need to know, am I
Jesus
the
Christ.
asshole? And is there anything I can do to fix it? Get her some replacement cooter biscuit. That's how you fix it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I mean, I like I said, I would have uninvited her to the wedding anyway. So it doesn't matter that she's not going. It's better for everybody. So smart thinking on that person, thinking that she would propose anyway, because I whole ass feel like she would propose anyway and
Oh yeah,
ruin
she would.
everything. So
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
mhm.
Because
She can't be
in her
trusted.
head,
She gotta go.
the asking is a formality.
Yes.
That to her, the asking is just formality. Is giving her in her head a heads up.
Yeah, it seems very much so. Everything about Sophie is my way, or I'm going to throw a fit.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Like
yes.
she's
Um,
conceited as hell. Yes.
Uh-huh.
because
Yep.
for Cassie to be like, oh yeah, we've had these huge arguments before, and for Cassie to say not describe her as oh she's introverted as it's disrespectful. That what
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
like
Exactly.
Yeah.
no, like you sitting here going off because you came to me. I said no, you got disrespectful after that. And you were just gonna do that, like, not to mention, I don't think it's just me, but I don't want a huge milestone like that celebrated around folks I don't know and I don't have any connection to. Like, it's not even, Sophie isn't even the friend. Sophie is a +1. So there's two, well, we'll say three. The bride, well, I don't know if OP is married. Well, yeah, she said her fiance is a man. So bridegroom, and then my date. Those are the three people that I know. And I want this pivotal moment to, you might as well just propose in your bedroom. If it's just like,
just in anything, anytime.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that, on the intimate moments being shared with people you know. I was very picky about that with my wedding. I didn't have people with the +1s. If you were married, you could bring your spouse, but I wasn't letting people just bring whatever date because I was paying for it. And I was like, I don't want people there that I don't really know. So
it's like I never understand the people that are like, oh, but it's such a beautiful venue and it put me in a romantic mood. Why do you want that moment attached to somebody else's day? Because when you retell the story of your engagement, when you show the pictures, it's clear it was. Now people are going to ask about that wedding and not your day.
Exactly.
And you do that with me, baby. Let me explain something to you. Every milestone that you have, trust and believe. Okay. The ghost of Tazzy Claus, past, present, and future, will be haunting every moment of yours. Okay, you want to have kids? I'm gonna be there to talk about whatever it is I got going on. Okay, I don't care if your mom and them die. I will be at the funeral to talk about myself. I will find a way to make everything about me. You understand me? And I'm gonna bedazzle. I will come and bedazzle your big mama's casket.
Yes.
Okay. And you know I'll do it in record time. I will research how to do it, and I will have the whole casket, even if it's a double wide casket, bedazzled in less than 3 minutes. What you gonna do about it? Because it's gonna look stranger for you to try to rip off bedazzlings off of the casket than people just to see me buzzing around the casket looking like I'm mourning. So what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Your kids' first day, your kids graduating kindergarten.
Here comes Taz
in a pink cap
all over that parade. All over that parade. Like, bye. This is my moment.
Absolutely. Like, I promise you, I will never get it. And here's the thing. I know a cousin
will Kanye every moment. Okay.
I have a cousin who's named after me. Asked me to help. She was doing 2 weddings when she got married, and I was helping. She basically decided she didn't want to pay me, so she tried to start a controversy at her official, because like they did like a little smaller wedding, but when they had the big wedding for the family, of course I didn't go. Things didn't go off with it like they were supposed to. Her now brother-in-law proposed to her twin sister in the middle of the wedding reception. In the middle of the floor before they even had their first dance or toast.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Ooh,
when I tell you,
that stirred up some emotions.
I was like, who? Because she called me a cunt on Facebook. I went immediately, as soon as I heard about it, I immediately went to her page.
Not the C word. Now. Word.
Not to see you next Tuesday.
Because I'm like, yes. You imagine going through all of that. Your wedding doesn't go off the way that it was supposed to. And I was handling like alterations to her dress and everything as well. Things don't go off the way that they're supposed to, and then your sister gets proposed.
No, I'm fighting somebody.
The sister's wedding was better.
Somebody's got to die.
Somebody catching a short arm clothesline.
Yes. Someone get
and I was just like, baby, Liz, I was just like, ooh.
Now there's something where I want to have a brick, but a brick would be overreacting on that.
Right? Like hit him with a brick. I
want to hit him with a brick on that one, but it be that go a little bit too far.
Shoot. I got one here.
When short arm clotheslines was don't work, you know.
All right, here's one. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother's new wife wear my grandmother's gold jewelry because she's mean to my mom? I love family drama ones. I don't know if y'all realize that. I like the family drama ones. Okay.
I need folks to live closer to bridges.
I am 23 years old, and before my grandmother died, she gave me a very special gold jewelry set. It's the most important thing I own because it reminds me of her. My brother got married recently, and his wife is very rude to my mother. My parents got divorced when I was 7, so my mom raised us all by herself. This woman always makes fun of our money situation, leaves my mom out of family talks, and treats her like she is nothing. It hurts me so much to see this. The first time I ever met her was at a family event where I was wearing this gold set. She saw it and kept saying how beautiful it was. And I told her proudly that day that my grandmother gave it to me, so she knew exactly how special it was to me. Yesterday, she was at our house talking about her wedding party. Look, she Yesterday she was at our house talking about her wedding party. Look, she suddenly asked to borrow my grandmother's gold set because she said it matches her dress. I told her no right away, and she got mad and asked why, so I told her the truth. I said she treats my mom like trash, and I will never give my special family gift to someone who does not respect my mother. She started crying and told my brother now he is texting me saying I am ruining his wedding event over a stupid dress choice and creating unnecessary drama. My
Well,
mom is
take your
happy,
bitch and get away from us. Shit, she ain't even family yet.
right?
Yeah.
My mom is happy I stood
Where
up for her.
mama and grandma and jewelry at? Shit, I got some jewelry for her, some handcuffs to put around the cinder block.
Yep. She said, my mom is happy I stood up for her, but she is worried about the family tension. I think I am right to stand up for my mom's respect, but everyone is making me feel guilty about it. So am I the asshole?
Nope.
No,
And Tristina,
because
you're
I would
absolutely
make the
right. I
same
was thinking the
decision.
same thing. She's a white woman. I was thinking the same thing, Tristina. That is a white woman to immediately start crying. And here's the thing: she saw the jewelry, and that's when she went to go get her dress. She did it on purpose.
Right.
She did it on purpose to force the
like she
hand.
was going to ask for that, yes, from the jump. And then she immediately started crying.
I always wonder about people because I'm like, where's your family at? Why can't you get jewelry from them?
And I know
and if the brother wants to ride with her so badly, take your bitch and go over there. Because don't nobody have to go. Don't nobody have to come. Let me explain something to you. My nemesis has tried it, and I have one sister-in-law. She the shortest.
I was thinking of your nemesis in my head when I was reading it. I was like, this sounds kind of like what Taz's nemesis tried with the whole not concluding in the family conversations.
But I also had everybody is better with her now that she's no longer in the family. But they got married in November of one year and was divorced, separated, and going through a divorce by that February. I didn't go to the wedding.
Goddamn.
I didn't. I got pissed off because stuff started happening, and it became clear she was trying to get my brother to do certain stuff that he didn't want to do. So she thought that if she could throw me in the middle of it, he would be like, "Oh, to make her feel better, since my sister did X, Y, and Z, I'll do this." Girl, I didn't do none of that stuff. So I started, y'all know me. If you show me that you don't want me around, I won't be around.
Right.
And we had a bridesmaids meeting because I was a bridesmaid, and it was also a wine tasting. Everybody's supposed to bring wine. Well, she didn't have a sommelier there, and she never started the wine tasting. So the wine I brought, I opened it up and was like, "Hey, who wants some?" and was telling them about that. I brought the wine. I didn't open up everybody else's. Now other people started opening theirs. Like, we're at the end of this meeting. Like, this was the whole draw to get us to come on the day that we came. Because there was like a major event going on in the city. Not anything that I was going to, but the other ladies, very social ladies. Like, she gonna tell my brother that I was doing all this other stuff and da-da-da-da. Not even me. Cool. I won't come around. I got no more text messages, no emails, no nothing. She goes, "Well, what time are you dropping your daughters off?" First of all, you never asked me if my daughters would be a part of this wedding, even when I was still in the wedding party. Number one. Number two, you never gave me any information on ordering a dress, no nothing. We are now a week out from the wedding. Right. Where am I supposed to get any of this stuff from? And I was like, no, I'm good. people call me, even my nemesis, you should go, you're going to regret this. No, I won't. I know who's going to regret me not being there, but it won't be me.
Mm.
Everything goes off.
Mhm.
That February, I'm just sitting there like, who was going to regret what?
And
I looked
that part.
I said, because I
Regret.
knew what was going to happen. See, in the immediate part of my family, you can get away with lying about me to a certain extent. When it gets to the extended family, the older women, older men in the family, you know, where's she at? Why she ain't here? What? Yeah, okay.
Right.
What's the real reason why she ain't here?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So yeah. And then when folks started questioning stuff, yeah. And I'm just like,
And I feel like
I'm
OP was
not.
kind of young.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were
No,
on the younger
I
side. They
think
didn't give an age, but I feel like they might have been on the younger side too.
the 23, I think, is because she has respect for her mother raising them. And I feel like the brother's fiance is one of those pick me bitches that's like,
Mhm.
you got
Yep.
left. I would never be left. Baby, that's his father. And it seems like no matter how good of a job mom did, that boy is going to idolize his father. He going to do you just like his father did his mother. Whether you figure it
Basically,
out
yeah.
or not, and whether you decide to leave or not are two different things. And when you set a precedent like that, yeah. And also when somebody is that problematic, eventually that man is going to need to save face. And it's going to probably be attached to his job that he's going to have to leave her. Because there's a pretty similar situation I found while scrolling the other day going on TikTok with some pretty big creators.
Oh, do tell.
Oh my.
So
Cat
I'm
got the
like,
tea.
well, I took some notes. I want to tell the story, but I gotta change the names because one person I do know, we're not friends anymore. We were for a very short period of time. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking shit about them. But I went down the rabbit hole and I'm like, you skeezer heifer bitch.
Oh, right.
But I
Oh
do
my
have the
God.
notes. I just gotta figure out how to properly change the name because y'all know how I'll see something and come up with a name because I think it's cute and it's funny. I got to be a little bit more careful at this point because I don't
Gotta
want
be
to
a
seem
little
like
more
I'm shitting on
discreet.
somebody.
Yeah, right.
Right. I don't
Because
want to seem
sometimes,
like I'm
yeah.
shitting on somebody because I'm really just going to give the facts because it's funny. It's a serious matter. Don't get me wrong. But it's one of those serious matters that's just funny, start to finish. Like, so I gotta think.
It's
Maybe before
juicy.
we end, I can
The
figure it out.
gavel
But I was
levels.
like, because I was thinking like, because I started thinking of some names, and then I was like, I know I'm coming from an innocent place with these names, but I know this person, and they'll try to claim that yeah, she called me that on purpose, because it will reveal some secret that I don't even know about. And I'm yeah,
We don't. We
and
don't need that.
I
It could
yeah, I
potentially get messy.
foresee
We don't need that.
I foresee the man in this situation having to distance really quickly for
Oh.
professional reasons because they've built a
Mhm.
following with, I know they have a job outside of social media, but they've built such a following that there is some residual income that, yeah, you can get dependent on it. Like, I know because when my last account went down, I wasn't making a bunch of money from that account, but that money was helping with the
Right. It was needed
expenses per
Yeah.
month.
to an extent. Yeah.
So yeah, you feel the hurt. Now, and for the person, Eric and Jason, because I know it was you two mofos, because Eric has come back to try to stalk me again. I want y'all to know that part of that money went to my snacks, and I am not above
Oh,
biting people. I'm not. I am not
y'all
above
fucked
biting
up.
people,
Y'all
and
Nope.
I am
fucked up.
down to like
Y'all
my last box and a half.
y'all fucked up.
Yeah, why you think Gambit was like, yeah, I was trying to send you snacks.
Just so you know, y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up bad.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
not
fucked
above.
up bad.
I'm not. I'm not above it. I'm right at eye level with it.
Now you could
I just want to let you
No,
know that was
you could listen to her and say like this and think that it's all funny. It's not all that serious. You don't know Taz.
Right.
You don't know Taz.
Definitely don't want to
Okay.
cross paths. Period.
you know what?
You
I think
don't
some
know
people
her.
were not around for that time when I had to travel up here and my bag of snacks got lost. And for 4 hours, it went down.
It was out of control.
Hmm. Y'all fucked
And
up.
again,
Said you two
Right. Taz
fucked
was
up.
missing
Y'all
the
fucked up.
snacks, so
I
somebody's
am
Just a,
got
at
to
eye
go.
level with violence.
Mm. I mean, it's a bag of
yep.
snacks. They're
Y'all fucked
vital.
up.
They're
Y'all
vital.
fucked up. Just say it.
Yeah.
Y'all fucked up. Ooh. Oh. So I got one. And apparently this keeping with the theme of wedding and marriages,
Oh, okay.
boyfriend botched proposal and is mad at me.
Uh,
So
okay.
we've been
No, I'm
talking
not gonna
about
say
ring.
nothing because I almost botched my own because I had a shelter.
Damn.
He's never gonna let me live that down, especially after yesterday. And I realized I could get a library card up here. And I told him I had a list of libraries I wanted to go to. And the sheer looks
and
that
he
he
made a
gave me was
and he made a video out of it. Yeah, and
because the
posted
way
it
he
too.
looked at me like, because he's
Like
like, "What did you say?"
said the what? Lot? The what?
I
Yeah, and the part
definitely
that y'all
could have
didn't see
gotten
in the
one.
video was that I told him, I was like, well, one day before you go to work, you can just drop me off, go do what you got to do, and then just come back and pick
Come
me
back
up.
and pick you up.
And he was like, do you know how many hours I work? I'm aware. The deadpan stare.
Like, I'm gonna drop you off all day at the library. Yes. Do you know who I am? I'm Taz. I love
And then
books. Damn it.
he kind of chuckled because he was like, I
Oh,
know what I signed up for. But I think it's now really sinking into him like, she really do this shit all day, wouldn't she?
like,
Right?
she would be here all day. The hell? What the hell?
And there's one
But
library downtown I found out has 4 floors.
oh shit. That's
Oh, that's a
that's a
big
club.
library.
That's a club for Taz.
Right.
So
Couple of hours on each floor.
all right. Here we go.
Browsing.
Let's get on this roller coaster and see where it's going. All right. We've been talking about rings and getting married for a few months. I've told him over and over again what style I want. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's a lab grown diamond. He works out of town and makes 6 figures. He had me video call him yesterday and open an Amazon package after asking me if my mind, body, and soul were his.
Mm-hmm.
The ring
Okay.
was a past, present, and future 3 stone ring. I never showed him the style because my ex husband bought me the same kind. The ring looked almost identical, but my ex husband bought that one from JCPenney because it was pre Amazon days. He asked me if I would wear a cheap ring so he wouldn't have to worry about people hitting on me while he's out of town. I agreed to do this and thought this was the ring. Then he told me that no, this was an engagement ring. I asked if he talked to my parents, which he had told me before he which he had told me before he would do. He said no. He was making a ham sandwich during this video call and told me to not tell anyone he did it this way. I said, "What?" Then he told me it's an engagement ring. He didn't ask because I've asked you a bunch of times and you said I needed a ring. I told him that the ring was very similar to the one my ex bought for me. He said he tried to return it and was angry. I sent him this text later. I feel like you didn't pay attention to the style I liked. I'm not talking about cost, but style. And that proposal made me feel like I didn't deserve to feel special. I'm heartbroken. I don't want excuses and I don't want to talk about it. Last night, he wouldn't tell me he loved me. He'd be livid if I talked to anyone else about this. So here I am on Reddit. Did I do something wrong?
How ugly is he?
No.
How ugly is he? Because he wanted to put a ring on it because he has to go out of town and he don't want nobody else talking to you.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there, well, this a cheap ring. Go ahead
Right.
and put it on there.
I
But
caught
that's
that,
your engagement ring.
He wanted the ring on her so that nobody would hit on her. So he's insecure about their relationship.
Maybe that's
anyhow.
not gonna keep anybody from. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes it worse. I've had more
Yeah,
people hit on me with putting a ring on than I did when I didn't.
Yeah,
like-
I've told women, because like when TikTok Shop first started being a thing, there were women that were to sell certain things. They were like, yeah, this is my when I go out to the club, and I was like, y'all need to stop doing that. I said, because that makes you a bigger target. If you
Right.
do not have a spouse that you are going home to or that can come pick you up, please stop doing that, because there are people, they already know it. And I was like, and y'all are hipping them to the game, just like with the angel shots thing, where we had to stop using angel shots as a clue, as you know, as a safety mechanism, because y'all told the secret. But yeah,
Right.
how ugly is that man?
No, well, see,
Because he
here's the thing,
doesn't want
and-
a spouse. He wants he wants
and-
he wants somebody whose undercarriage he can touch, and he wants essentially free labor. He wants you to pay to do labor for him.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and I've heard of this too, where guys do the same thing. They'll get a wedding band. They'll be single as hell. Just get a wedding band and go out to a bar or a club or whatever like that, for the sole purpose of they know that they'll attract someone.
Yes.
And all they're after,
I know
all they're
somebody
after
who
is
picked
just
up more
is just to
women
get
that
laid.
way.
That's it.
Mhm.
And I know somebody who learned that by accident. Their when their grandfather passed away, their grandfather left them his wedding band, and they put it on sentimental, and was like, they were going out to meet up with some friends. It's not funny, but the next day he called me. Why didn't you tell me? Tell you what? Like, what? I was like, I ain't never been to the place that y'all went to. I just said, hey, have fun. No, that the ring would attract girls. Maybe because I'm not a dude. He's like, but you know what attracts girls. Touche, mofo. Touche. Well,
but
now
you know what attract girls. Okay, you got
Right.
that there.
I was like, so maybe just wear it around your neck and like put it under your shirt, and it won't do that. And then that did work. And it like he was so. I need y'all to imagine me, but in boy form. Okay, that's my friend. So he was so beside
completely
himself.
oblivious. Just
And all
completely
the while-
oblivious to the whole
Yes.
Yeah, and then
to the whole
at some point,
thing
another friend of ours
not
has
knowing if
stopped
it's
by
true
my
or not,
house.
just hearing about it. But yeah.
Yeah, and I had him on speaker, and I'm looking at my friend, and she was like, "You now understand what it's like to talk to you after you discover something."
Oh, got you there.
Got you. You got me. You got me.
Yeah, but he's got to be ugly as shit, because, and it's not like, oh, I love you, oh, I can't live with that. No, she is a prize to him. She is something for him to dangle around. And Chaos told me this. I forget what we were talking about, and he was like, somebody had brought up the sitcom trope of the hot wife and the not so hot husband, and I was like, that's more realistic than people realize. But a lot of times these less than attractive dudes get with a quote unquote hot chick. It boosts their ego. And they will want to keep the hot chick around so that they can get revenge cooch from everybody else. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. There are men who will sleep with you, not because they like you, not because you got the best dang-a-lang in the world. It's because they're in competition with the woman that you're in. They feel like they're one up with this woman.
Yep.
Anybody else? Yeah, and I've been that friend that has pretended to be somebody's girlfriend in order for them to be able to sleep with a woman. And before somebody goes, Tiz, that's unethical. It was unethical for that woman to keep trying to throw her cooter biscuit. And when I figured out that she was trying to throw her cooter biscuit at my friend, I was going to help my friend get laid.
There you go. Is anybody else bothered by the fact that he was eating a ham sandwich during this whole thing too? Eating a ham sandwich, like, I'm proposing to you, but I got my ham sandwich over here.
You want to get married? Oh, this sandwich good. Oh, it's good. You want to get married?
Look, yes. As much as I love to snack, and as much as I'm cooking, even I didn't do that.
Exactly. Like, damn, you couldn't even put the ham sandwich down. It's a proposal. Try a little bit. Just a smidge.
God damn.
Of course, dragons. You better come with the bear hug, darling.
And he didn't, but to be fair though, with the ring, he didn't know that her old ring looked like that. So I mean,
but even still, I would have burst out in tears, and not happy tears, and probably turned to little. I would have wanted the murder. And yes, I know that is not the answer to everything. I get that. Okay, I get murder is not the answer to everything. Okay.
Well, see, my thing is that she clearly communicated what she wanted.
Yeah, but if my biggest thing is the talking about the price. I don't care how much you spend on a ring. Don't talk to me about it, because in my mind, and this goes for anything anybody ever gives me. If you give me something, in my mind and in my heart, you got it because you saw it and you thought about me, or you had the intent of, I want to get something that she would like. I don't care how much it costs. Just leave me with that feeling of feeling special, that I crossed your mind enough that you gave this to me. What's killing me is him kind of talking about the price.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't care about the price. I just care about the style. I communicated this is the style that I wanted. And you clearly got me something that is triggering for me.
Yes. Oops. That was a doozy. Not only was he eating a ham sandwich,
and eating a ham sandwich.
Just giving you triggering
and eating a ham sandwich.
Like I cut off someone that I can't really say that we were friends. We've known each other for a while. Because I didn't even tell them about what happened. It was on the internet and it got back to them. And they asked if someone else could call me so that they could speak to me. And I was like, okay. And I'm telling y'all, like, this is the degrees of separation where there's an understanding they cannot have my number. We've never really been friends, and I've never truly been 100% comfortable around them. No, they've never done anything to me, but I think we all have a couple people or instances where things just, spidey senses
just something about it. Just.
And this person, oh yeah, I zoomed in on your ring, and how much was it? What?
Damn.
And another person I cut off, I just slowly backed away from them because during my literature series, we were still doing the Virginia Giuffre book.
Not too long ago.
And there was a piece of jewelry that she had described that was heart-shaped. Everyone who knows, I love hearts. I love hearts, butterflies, bows, things like that. That's my thing. Person who has followed me through multiple accounts. That's so chintzy and so junior high, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's what my engagement ring looks like. That's what I like. Please, you can have your thoughts, but maybe let's not trash my ring in the comment section. Kept going. And I was like, okay, maybe they're not paying attention to what I'm saying. Day after day after day. We've moved on from the part of the book talking about the droop, which I think it was maybe a sentence or two. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jess, but I don't think that in that book we talked about jewelry for a long time. I think it was real
brief moments.
So the day after day after day, and it was like we were getting to the point where like the media had discovered who Virginia was and all that stuff. So we're like in the nitty gritty into that, right? She kept bringing it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna block this bitch. What is your obsession And then I found out it's because the dude she had moved states to be with, they broke up. And I guess I had duetted a video, and she didn't realize
salty.
She was commenting under the duet instead of the original person's page. I guess she thought that they duetted me, and she let it slide in my comment section that she never thought that anybody would be able to put up with someone who is as dorky as me.
Oh, what?
Oh,
damn! What you mean?
Isn't that something? Isn't that nice?
Kind of hurtful. What you mean, dorky as me? I love your dorkiness. What you talking about?
I was just like, oh, okay.
So
it's part of the whole package, and I love the whole package. So I don't know what this person's talking about.
I would be offended because I'm clearly a nerd. I am not a dork.
Right. Thank you. Like that's what really got like
even better. Yeah.
Like, how dare you offend me? Like
I'm not doing the anime run through the hallways, ma'am.
Oh, damn.
Mostly because I can't, but
it's okay. We won't hold it against you.
I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, I don't think this knows this is my comment section.
On your video too. Like what? I
was like,
they botched that one.
I didn't respond. I didn't like. I just left the comment section alone.
Just left it hanging.
Well, my oldest son and his girlfriend saw the comment section, and I saw the carnage. Did I sit there and watch it like the nosy old lady at the end of the block peeking through the blinds? I absolutely did.
You watched the whole show.
Look, I'm not ashamed to say it. My kids, because I have two sets of Irish twins, since they turned they got to like double digits in age, have been the ones, they're quick to cuss you out over their mama because she's too nice to do. And I remember my oldest two one time looked at me. We were in the grocery store and they were talking to each other. She is too nice for this shit. Come here. And then they came back and they were like, you don't get in trouble for cussing. And I was like, y'all cuss good. Where y'all learn how to cuss at? And they was like, we hang out with your mother. You know what? Touche. She do cuss real good. She cuss real good.
You're right.
And then I was like, wait a minute. Is she just out here cussing people out? No, my mama was teaching them how to cuss people out. Because she was like, if they got, which makes sense. She was like, if somebody snatched them, nobody's going to listen to a bunch of kids saying help or anything else. So my mama was teaching them how to cuss people out.
Get your goddamn hands off me.
Right. She was like, just make them like this and say, you mother effing blah, blah, blah.
It would get some people's attention.
That'll get my attention. I hear a kid's voice say, you motherfucker, get your fucking hands up. Hey, yo, what the
right. So yeah, are my kids, and now that my kids are grown, but sometimes it's embarrassing. You ever been out like on a play? Okay, maybe I shouldn't call it a play date. That's what it is.
What the?
Out on a play date with my friends. Okay.
What the? That's not it. That's it. Look, that don't make it even better.
Where I used to live, there was like it was called the Web. Okay, there was like go-karts inside, mini golf, laser tag, and all this stuff. On certain days, you had to be over 30 to get in.
Oh, okay.
So I called play date. Like what else? I don't know how else to call it. Okay, and you got like pizza I always opted for the Dino Nuggies because Dino Nuggies taste better. And I forget what happened. I forget what some lady, not with our group, just kept trying me, and I was like, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm here to have fun. I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get kicked out because they were like real strict on their rules. And I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm black, so. Right. I'm like, I'm gonna ignore this lady, and this lady
decided she didn't want to be ignored.
Not Carolyn, not Huckabee Sanders. What was the press secretary for Trump before Sarah Huckabee Sanders? That was her husband left her, and her daughter used to wild out.
Kellyanne Conway.
Yeah, Kellyanne Conway. She looked like Kellyanne Conway, and this was before we knew who Kellyanne Conway looked like. But she looked like Kellyanne Conway if we bought Kellyanne Conway off of Wish, not even Temu, off of Wish. Okay.
God
damn.
God.
And she just
Right?
kept going, and I'm like, whatever. So I don't know who called my kids. Okay. Pulled up right in front, came in. Oh, I'm here fucking with my mom. I'll whoop your ass. She won't, but I come here. You embarrassing me in front of my friends. Well, you need to learn how to take up for yourself. And if you let somebody else talk to you like that, you ain't coming back out here next week. I'm grown.
Hey,
putting restrictions on your movements. Damn.
And then my son's gonna come over, look down at me, and go, "When you can reach the top of our head, you grown. Just take me home. Y'all embarrassing me in front of my
Say,
friends."
look, you ain't have to.
That hurt my
to say
feelings.
you had to say that out loud in public. So you didn't have
Everybody
to say that out
watching.
loud.
Yeah, 'cause
around all
I
these people
like-
here, everybody here, you said that out loud, but you ain't have to say that shit out loud in public.
And it was bad enough. Good. Okay, this was the days I still had to have like the full brace on, so I had to have like these custom pads put around my brace when I went for like the go-karts and stuff, just in case there was any impact. And I mean no disrespect from this, because I am that kid and that adult. I truly did look special needs that day.
Why you do yourself like that?
And again, it was one of those times that I had overalls. And y'all remember
shit. Oh shit.
I had on I had that on, and remember like Sperry's were all the craze. So I had like these pink, but they were like cheetah print pink Sperry's on, and like a little pink top, and then like the little hat. I promise you, I look like a grown-up female Dennis the Menace with this.
Stop. You gotta stop. You are killing me.
Oh, and then my little pink backpack purse. And I mean little pink.
I remember those. I like those.
So I need y'all to and there were people that were confused, because for a minute they thought that my siblings had came to rescue me.
That was not
So
the
then
case.
finally, as and then we're like, "You're not gonna talk to my mom like that." And then you just saw the shift. Shit. Yeah. I told y'all when I had to go to the DMV Thursday, the second guy that I went to, because different state, I've never been to a DMV this big. Okay, like usually you get a number, you go to one person, everybody deals with you. You may have to go to a second person, get your picture taken, but it's usually one person, right? This time, go to this part, it was all over the place. So I think after the security guard, the lady at the door, second person, and he's like, "Oh, mind you, he has all my paperwork." And how old are you? I tell him. Hold on, takes all my paperwork, walks down to a woman. She comes over and starts asking me stuff on the paperwork, like to verify. And I tell her, that's her, I guess. That's her age. I missed that old. And then the security guard was like, "Don't forget, he said for you to call him when you get done." And they're like, not my daddy. Not my daddy. I know where this.
Not the daddy. Not the daddy.
At the window, he told me to go check with the security guard to make sure that I was going through the right door. And I turned around and told him, "Yeah." And he's like, "Call me." He's like, "Yeah." He says the security. He says, "Call," like making sure. And then I came in. He's like, "It's okay. I'm gonna make sure you'll tell him you'll be safe." I got. He's not my daddy.
Trying to keep an eye on you. Like,
Oh shit.
damn.
But it doesn't help that I had to take my hearing aids out for a period, for a moment, because in the one spot I was getting bad interference. Then they had me take my glasses off to take the picture, and I'm like, why? And he no hearing aids on, no glasses on, and I
Trying to
think
tell you where
dude's
to
lips
go.
was moving, and I'm, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you say. Then he
Right?
comes around and he goes, "Why don't you smile?" Why don't you go fuck? Oh yeah, ID, sure, okay, whatever. I can't. But let's not forget, what was it, Angry? 2 or 3 accounts where people were arguing in my comment section about how old I was, and then when people
Oh my
finally
God.
put two, because we never hit our relationship, but when people finally put 2 and 2 together, that I on my page was the same woman that was popping up on his page as well, it sparked a whole debate about consent and grooming and all this other stuff. There was a woman that accused him of being a groomer, and I'm like, how old do you think? I'm an adult.
Oh, grown ass
I
woman.
promise you, I'm an adult.
Wow.
Oh fuck.
Try to start some shit. I'm an adult. Hello.
There was
Damn.
one woman who I didn't realize, she doesn't come to our church
Said,
very
I'm a
often,
legal
but
adult.
I didn't realize she had never seen me from the front. She had only seen the back of my head. So she's seen people like come up to me, leave with stickers, candy, stuff like that. Found out at the picnic, she thought I was a teenager because she only saw me
Passing out snacks and stickers and stuff. Okay.
I'm grown. She gonna hit me
Said,
with the,
I am an adult. Said,
I'm grown.
Are you sure? What? Excuse
Said, you
me.
sure?
The most embarrassing was, I don't
Said,
know if y'all
"Am I-"
like the Izzy's. I don't even know if you pronounce them Izzy's, but they're the fruit juice sodas. IZZE. I guess that's how you pronounce. I went to go get a 4-pack.
Okay.
My oldest 2 were seniors in high school. The other 2 were in junior high. We're getting groceries. That was my little treat at the time, right? We were making desserts and stuff for the next couple of weeks because that's what the kids voted on. And I was a little pissy because I agreed to do it, that we weren't going to get pre-made snacks. And it was while we were in line that I realized how much energy and effort it takes to make homemade Reese cups. And I was like, this is some bullshit. I should have never agreed to this, but I got to stick to my word because I need to teach the kids to do it. So the lady looks at this. She sees these big ass kids. Mom, can I have this? Mom looks at these non-alcoholic beverages and goes, I need to ID you.
ID me.
So,
Ma'am,
what?
these are my kids. These are my kids. She's like, oh, I hear them calling you mom.
Wow.
At what
But I
age do
need
you
to-
think I started popping out kids? That first of all, there's no alcohol in this, but what? Then I give her my ID, and she looks at me. She looks at that. She looks at me. When I turned 21, I told y'all they took the license with my mother standing right there with me, trying to get me shit faced. It went off, and like they didn't believe that I was. That's why when people talk about like when they met me like in junior high when we first got here, and they were like, "Oh, you look so much older." No, I didn't. Until first of all, when I graduated high school, I looked like I should have just now been starting junior high. I know what I look like. I just think now I definitely believe that I look legal. I think I look my age. Evidently, no.
It's still questionable to some people who meet you. Damn.
Yep. Just like the one restaurant we went to,
The-
and my legs were swinging. Bitches.
Just looking at it, he's like, this is a fake ID.
Yeah.
It's a really good one too.
Said it's good.
It
Damn thing look almost
official.
legal. Said damn
You wanna
thing look
know
almost
what's messed up? I'm in the final phases to get my anti-racism journaling book and stuff out, right?
Mhm.
They're like, oh, we just need to verify this picture of your ID. So I put that in there. I got an email right before we started here. So I had to really wake myself up. We just need a video verifying that.
A video.
A video.
So I called my
Damn.
friend that also used it. She's like, "Oh no, YouTube does it to me every couple of months too."
Oh wow. The complications of being fun sized like Taz. To constantly have to verify your age for just regular shit that nobody else has
Just
to verify their age for.
said nobody
But
else
just
got to,
remember,
but all of a sudden,
somebody reported, they got pissed and reported my Zoom because we had to stop it so I could verify it in the middle of class. Reported my Zoom saying that it was an underage person doing questionable things.
Yeah, I remember you talking about
I
that.
can laugh about it now, but that
That's
was
wild.
so embarrassing.
oh my God.
It came across I'm teaching via Zoom. It came across.
For the class interruption,
So for-
we need you to verify your age before we shut this shit down.
Yeah. So I'm like, y'all, I'm so sorry.
so I'm
Let me do this
I'm a
real
legal
quick.
adult. I can rent a car.
Right. What the hell? Just like, where did we go? Because my youngest daughter lives up here. That's the one that I promise you, that's his favorite. And I promise you, if you saw them and you heard them talking, you would quicker believe that she belongs to him and not me. You'd be like, oh, that's your stepdaughter. No, she came out of me. I promise you she did. But we went to some Mexican restaurant near where she used to live before she moved, and she got a margarita. I don't know. She got some type of beverage with alcohol in it. Okay. Y'all know me. If there's a flavored lemonade, I got to have it. Okay. Even if I've never heard of the flavor, I got to have it. Okay. I got to. So I get it. They didn't even ask for her ID. They looking at me. I'm not even the one getting. I didn't get no alcohol. There's no. I don't want to. And I told the lady, like, I don't want any alcohol. And can I just get the flavor? Like, is that the only? Because I didn't see it on the alcohol side of the menu. I was like, did I misunderstand? Because that happens. Sometimes I get excited. I see lemonade and don't look at everything else.
Right. You don't look at the
You just
list
see
of vodkas
lemonade,
that are under it.
but you don't see that it has like Jim
23
Beam
liquors.
and it has like Jim Beam and Jack Daniels and
because at
all
her
of all of the vodka
at her college graduation
made.
dinner,
yes, all of them.
there was like there's a preset thing. There was one thing that I could not have due to my allergies. But she's like, oh, Mom, I got you this drink, blah, 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 blah. Since you like spicy lemonades. Did I mention my kids ain't shit?
Mm.
And I was like, ooh, it was nice. It's what I thought that sweet heat mango Mountain Dew was going to be like from Little Caesars.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it's got it had like a little bit of spice to it. It wasn't like, I was like, oh, 3 sips in. My heart starts, bitch, how much alcohol is in here? And her friend is cracking up like, oh, that is really how your mom acts. How much alcohol is in this drink? She's like, pretty much everything except for the spice.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
So you had an all liquor dash of spice drink?
So you had
That's why I was 3 sips in and I was like, something is not right. And mind you, she went to the University of Louisville.
Spice for color.
Yeah, she went to the University of Louisville in Kentucky. This is when I lived in Florence, Kentucky. I had the shortest drive from everybody else that day from her graduation party, but I still had like 3 hours. And I'm looking at her like,
you got me drunk.
See, you raggedy bitches.
I gotta drive too. Now we gotta wait.
Raggedy bitches.
And my one brother is just sitting there cracking up as he ordered French fries and corn dogs for Mr. Black Air Force One Energy. And now I see his origin story for being Mr. Black Air Force One Energy. Because my brother sat there eating his French fries.
Oh.
Oh,
And I'm looking at my nephew like I'm not eating because that was when I had to sit next to TT. No, you don't. So yeah, I'm sitting next to him. Is he mad because his father is eating all his French fries and my daughter is trying to liquor me up? As I said, my kids ain't shit.
That was a bad combo all around. Yeah.
And my other daughter just sitting there cracking
everything.
up to me, isn't it delicious, Mom?
You raggedy heifer. You raggedy heifer.
It's like I took them to the pizzeria not far from where I raised them at in that suburb. I get up to go to the bathroom, come back. There's 2 bottles of wine sitting on the table. For a minute, I almost forgot that they were old enough to drink because I was about to say some, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I was like, "Wait a minute, I'm paying for this. Who? What? No, just have a little wine. I'm not trusting y'all wine selections ever."
It's like, no,
Ever.
good.
And for those of y'all that don't drink wine, you can get wine mixtures, like wine with bourbon, wine with bread, and that's what these happy heifers like to drink. Yes, they tried to liquor me up. Yes. See, my daughters try to liquor me up. Now, my youngest son, he's cool. Okay, he's cool. He tries to get me with coffee. He's my coffee baby. Now, the oldest son, yeah, I can't take no desserts from him because edibles.
They be spiked.
Okay. They just want to see you get a little messed up. That's all.
At least the youngest one,
like,
he likes to he wants to sober you up. At least the youngest one wants to sober you up.
They're just like, well, Mom, we don't think that you did any of this when you were younger, so we feel like you should do it before you die. You're gonna be the reason I die. Leave me alone. I've survived this long because I didn't do these things. Well, didn't you ever want to? Obviously not. Okay, I didn't know what I was missing, and I preferred missing it. Just
said,
yeah, because my one brother was convinced that
I'm cool with missing
I had
it.
the same wild days that they had, and then when he found out that I didn't, he loves to tell my child, "Oh yeah, I found she didn't do none of that." And I'm like, stop telling them that. Why? Like I thought they would be proud. No, they think that's a challenge.
They use that to try to get me fucked up.
Right.
Like they take that shit
they be trying to get me fucked
my
up.
oldest son, he was like, "Oh,
And that
there's a
shit
place
is
that has
stressful.
karaoke." I'm like, "Oh yeah, woohoo, let's go." Bitch, this is a script club. This ain't care. Just have
Strip
a drink,
club.
Mom. Just go to hell. I'm going.
Strip club. I'm here for it.
It's a strip club.
Oh,
Go see a karaoke bar.
Wait, lick it up at the strip club.
My younger cousin done manipulated me into script clubs. My kid. That's why I don't get in the car with them no more.
They be setting you up.
It's gonna be that bullshit. It's gonna be that bullshit every time.
Oh man!
Like how did we get? No.
So how did we get here?
How did we get here?
Yeah, because I told you my one cousin manipulated, told me, "You want to go get some jerk wings?" Yeah, let's go. No. To this day, I still ain't got them damn wings. I'm still pissed. Nope. My son came over with his best friend one time talking about, we made cookies and cream treats. Oh, bet. Let me have shit. Why do I see literal unicorns in the living room?
It's like, oh fuck.
What was in the treat? And they just
said nothing, just a little bit of angel dust and so
I'll be right back. Bye, baby.
So
there was one time
and some meth mixed in with
there was one time it was so bad. I don't know what I was looking for, but I ended up in my closet sitting crisscross applesauce, and I called my friend Courtney. Just knows my friend Courtney. And I was convinced I was dying and I was going to die in the closet and people were going to find me in the closet, but I had so many in the closet jokes.
That was when the old lady dosed you, right?
Yep.
The innocent old lady who's always trying to get Taz messed up.
And And I don't know why all of a sudden I decided I'm
shit.
gonna go in this closet. I'm gonna look for blood. And then I just never looked for anything. Like I immediately just went in and just sat in this, and it was a massive closet. And then as I'm talking to her, she's like, you have to get out the closet. Was the closet door open? Yes. So you would think that I would be like Carol Ann and just go towards the light, right? No, I'm like, I can't find the exit.
Wow. They got you good.
Like
I was having
Guys
a
was
full
shook.
like you're looking right at it.
Right.
Like you're looking
Like,
right
I'm
at
gonna
it.
die
All
in-
you got to do is
I'm
just
gonna
walk
die
forward.
in the closet. Oh my god! And then at one point, I'm like, I spent all this time coming out of the closet just to die in the
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad. Then a few weeks later, I was feeling under the weather. Same old lady was like, "Oh, I made you some tea. It'll be fine." Because I'm still believing that she is an innocent old lady. Because I'm still under the impression that old people are sweet and not
Nope.
devious.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I still had the podcast. I start the podcast. I'm opening up like, "Hey, it's Conversations with Taz." I'm just sipping away. Then all of a sudden, and like you can see it wash over me. And I'm just like, I think I should end this.
Yeah.
The
Taz
rest
in
of the
bag.
podcast is me trying to end the show.
She's like, I need to get off air. I need to get off air right now. How do I do
Said,
that?
hold up. Said,
What
wait a
button?
minute.
What
I
button
need
do
to
I
get
need
off
to
air. Wait a minute. I need
How
to
do I
take this
get off
mouse
air?
and I need to.
And this is when, okay, I had a mouse that
Oh shit.
it looked like a car, like a little pink Corvette, right? So
Okay,
that
all right.
played into me not being able to click out of it because I'm concentrating so hard on, hey, you got to find the mouse. I'm not finding what traditionally looks like a mouse. So then I'm just like, to pass the time, hey, y'all, I'm just going to play with this car.
That is the
People
mouse.
are telling me that's your mouse. I'm arguing back with them. You're stupid. You don't know.
Oh,
This is
wow.
a car. This is not a mouse.
It's
You
a
all
toy
are
car.
dumb. You all
I'm
are
playing
dumb.
with it.
That mouse the next day went to my niece, and I went and got it.
Taz,
got
I
a
need
regular-
this
I am
new
who I
one.
am. Yeah. And because I am who I am, did I learn my lesson? No, I just
No.
moved away from them and got a heart bedazzled mouse.
Of course. Of course.
That's okay. It's
But
bedazzled.
no more with wheels though, because that was when
That was a
It was too
debacle.
deceiving. Yeah.
that was a
and
debacle.
somebody asked me, they were like, "Did you take it down?" No, it's in the ether of the archives of my podcast, because I feel like if I go and take it down, that will make it more noticeable as to which one it was.
Right.
So
Like it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. What the hell?
right. I'm like,
We're missing a few episodes here now.
So what happened to those? We don't talk about those, okay?
right. I
No,
was like,
no.
Like we just like it was bad. It got bad. And then my goofy behind went to church in true Taz form, snitched on myself to my daddy, my stepmother, and my aunt.
Oh
Of
no.
course, because
You're Taz.
because you're Taz, and that's what Taz do.
Because when they were like, "Oh, what did you do last night?"
I got fucked up by accident.
I
It's
was
by
scared
accident though.
shitless in my
It's by
closet.
accident.
I was scared shitless in my closet.
But it was by accident.
I told my uncle, and my uncle called me later on after church and was like, "I need you to develop the ability to lie." And I was like, "Aren't you a minister?" He was like, "Yes, but I need you, for the sake of the rest of us and our concern for you, please learn how to just work on it." And he was like, "I know. My mother, your grandmother told you, you won't get in trouble if you tell the truth. You really took that shit to heart. Please." Learn how to lie.
Every
Just
now and
a
again, a
little
lie
bit.
be cool. Every now and
Just
again,
a
a lie
little
be
bit.
cool. Just some things we don't need to know.
Cause I remember like growing up, and I didn't catch it until like very much an adult. When my mother would like tell her friends, like, "No, I'm not worried about her," and she'd be like, "Oh, just watch," and she'd call me in and ask me something. I'd tell her, and she'd just go, "Oh, see," and I didn't put two and two together. Till one day, I was like, she was proving to her friends that I would tell on me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a damn minute.
She was putting you on display.
I mean,
For
it
all to
wasn't
see.
like I was doing
It's a
anything crazy. There were times that my mother did think that I was like doing stuff, and I think she was kind of disappointed that I wasn't doing the stuff that she thought I was doing, because she would just look at me like, you. Because I tell you, my mama was nuck if you buck. She was a wild teenager. She was kind of a wild adult, just a Christian wild adult. Like she used to fuck you up. But she would kind of look at me like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure you did blah blah blah," because I used to. And I'm like, "What is that?" And she would look at me like, "Oh, you really don't know what that is, do you?" And I was like,
I see. With me, it was the complete opposite. Apparently, growing up, I did every drug imaginable and drank every drink imaginable. According to my mom.
Yeah, me too.
No, I think the craziest thing I did was that I made Jack Daniels milkshakes for my cousin one time, because my cousin wanted to skip school. I legitimately didn't feel well, and I was going home. And I called my mother and told my mother I was going home. But then halfway home, I realized I didn't have my key. And it's because when I left the house, I left with my mom. So I didn't check to make sure I had a key. So I went to my brother's school that was up the street from our house to get the key from them, and I went home. And my cousin was like, "Well, I'm coming with you." Okay. My cousin was like, "I want to drink." Hey, I was thinking about something. If this would miss with this, how would it taste? Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
Taz
Trying to see.
experiment with some alcohol.
Like,
Okay.
I don't
And
know.
my
Try
dad
to
was
see.
like, and my dad was always like, "I can tell, what's what." No, you can't. I've been experimenting with your liquor for a while. He was like, "You were drinking it?" "Oh no, not me."
I was making it for other people. I was the mixologist. I'm the bartender.
I'm not,
Okay.
I'm not drinking this stuff.
Said, what
Like,
is you talking about?
no,
Said
I
me
don't even
drinking.
know how this is gonna go. Like,
Never.
Mm-mm.
and I remember I told
Mm-mm.
him one time, and his one friend was there, his best friend was there, and best friend Greg, and he was like, Greg looked at me, and I was like, "Well, I can't take notes if I drink it." And Greg was like, "Well, that does make sense." He was like, "So who's your guinea pig?" "Oh, y'all." He's like,
Everything.
"What?" I was like,
Oh,
"Yeah, they have decanters, so I just poured in the decanter and then mixed the concoction in the actual bottle, and y'all drink it, and I'll sit back and watch y'all."
Devious,
They
Taz.
all just
Devious.
turned around and looked at me like, "What the fuck?"
And on that note, we've come to the end of the show.
It was a good one.
And
It's
for
been a-
everybody in the Tazisms Discord, the link is in there. Y'all got 30 minutes to go get some snacks and stuff, and then we will convene for the shower. And if you didn't get it, message somebody that's in the Discord, and they can give you the link.
And
That's
they
just
do.
Me.
So yeah.
I'm gonna send
So
it to you.
so
Oh, you're gonna
everybody,
send it directly to me? That's awesome. I appreciate that.
absolutely. So everybody, do the 4 S's: shower, shit, shave, snack, and we'll reconvene for Tazisms. For Taz does a thing, and then we'll come to the end of the show. Tomorrow is going to be rules and requisition, and we're going to be talking Invincible season 4 with Thomas Bishop. So stick
Okay.
around for that. So that's
That'll
going to be funny.
fun.
We're gonna
Yeah.
it's going to be funny. We're going to be making some jokes and the whole nine. So we will see you all next week. Hopefully, Jen will be back.
Yes.
Depending on the storms, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll try to see.
No,
But
I don't know. I won't see y'all next
no,
week.
wait, no, we will not. No, we will not see you next week.
We have a date next week. We got shit to do, okay?
No, we will not see you next week. We'll see you
in
the
2
week
weeks.
after. That's when we'll see. We'll see you again week after next. So I don't have burn pit.
Look, I was about to be like, yeah, we see y'all next week too.
I don't have burn pit. I'm not like Thomas. I don't have burn pit brain. Too much marijuana up in here. So there's that.
Here's the thing. I was sitting here like
she was about to do the same thing. It's like, yeah, we see you next week too. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm getting mad. Wait a minute. I got things to do next week. Hold up. You got things to do next week too. Wait a minute.
Oh man.
Muscle memory. That's what it
is. Man.
But so
plus, first of all, I gotta remember where
so we'll be back.
Dress, y'all.
Yeah, we'll be back week after next. So we'll see you then.
Bye everyone.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.